Dragon Age the Veilguard hasn't even been released yet, but there's already a buzz that it's possibly not going to have any DLC. In a recent interview, Dragon Age director Corinne Busche confirmed that there's currently no plans for additional content. This suggests the game will come as a complete package.
I'm a huge fan of Trespasser as well. If I were to give any critique, it would only be that Trespasser is so central to the Dragon Age Inquisition story. Maybe that should have been part of the base game.
Yeah. I've linked the full interview in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. I recently played Trespasser for the very first time. I completed the Inquisition game back in 2014, and I was actually struck by how essential Trespasser was to the main game. As mentioned in the interview, Trespasser really should have been included in the original release. It's the true ending to Inquisition, not just a side story or optional content. This approach of delivering the complete experience without the DLC is the direction Bioware seems to be moving towards, and honestly, it's a good thing.
There's always a rich tapestry of lore and concepts and people and places, so never say never, but right now, the entirety of the team is just focused on making sure this is the right game.
However, we have seen Bioware make similar decisions in the past, with mixed results. Take Mass Effect 3 for example. Javik, the key character in the story, was cut from the main game and added as Day 1 DLC. That decision didn't really sit well with fans, because Javik was integral to the plot. On the other hand, Mass Effect 2's Arrival DLC, while providing extra story, wasn't necessarily to enjoy Mass Effect 3. It added lore, but had no real impact if you didn't play it. Personally, I'm skeptical that Bioware might not add any DLC after release. It really depends on how the story wraps up. If your character survives, there might be room for more adventures.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend.
If not, they could go down the route they did with Dragon Age Origins Awakening, which was a standalone expansion that could be played with your Origins character or a new one. This could be another way to continue the story without affecting the original ending. Right now, the Veilguard is building up a lot of hype, and with strong sales projections, it would be surprising if Bioware didn't eventually release some additional content. Expansions or DLC could be an easy way to extend the game's lifespan and boost sales even further. Trespasser was a fantastic expansion, and while it should have been part of the main game, it's good to see that Bioware have learned from their mistake. This raises my expectations for the Veilguard even higher. That said, the new combat system has me a little worried. And if you want to hear my thoughts on that, well, make sure you watch the video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that like button. We'll see you next time.